Alright, T, what's going on? We're coming at you with a new review today. We're looking at a new product from Adventure Medical Kits. Their SOL line, Survive Outdoors Longer. This is the Emergency Shelter Kit. Comes with 4 aluminum stakes, 4 reflective cord, paracord tensioners, and, 4 reflective cords and micro tensioners. 1 heavy-duty emergency blanket. They say this is 2.5 times thicker than their usual one, and 1 shelter kit instruction. So basically, instructions on how to build a shelter. Now I've already opened this. It comes in a sealable package though, so this is something you could throw in your bug-out bag. It's got a waterproof pack. If you seal that, it says it's waterproof. So very small package for what you get. Just to show you what I currently use, I use a similar setup actually, but it's much larger. As far as how it packs down, this is the what is the brand? The emergency grabber blanket is what they're called. It's got the reflective inside. It's got a hood. It's a really good piece of kit. And then I've got some bungee cords used to secure to a tree, and then some metal stakes inside of there. So that's my current emergency shelter. It works really well, but it's kind of large for a bug out bag, a smaller bag. This is really micro and compact. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what it comes with. So you have these 4, the cords, paracord I was talking about. You have and then the tarp or emergency blanket is going to have the 4 stakes on it. And these are nice, high quality aluminum stakes, which is nice. They're really lightweight, and you have the tarp in the packaging there. What's nice is it comes with these individual cords, 1 for each corner of the tarp, so 4, and then you have this fastener that it is actually glow in the dark. It's a nice little touch instead of just your normal paracord. You won't have anything like that. It's a really cool little touch. Let's see here. It actually, where's the instruction kit? Oh, fell out of there. So it gives you the shelter basics. Shows you a couple different ways. So if you're really new, don't know how to do these things, this could be really helpful to have in the field. It shows you how to use the tensioners here. So you loop the tensioner around the stake, secure the rock and blanket corner. So I haven't opened this yet. I'm assuming it does not have the holes that this does. Now this actually has the grommet holes, which is a really nice touch. But for that small size, like they said, you grab a rock, put it in the corner, secure it with this, put the tensioner around the stake, and you can make that super tight. So this is actually, I think, a better system because rocks are plentiful. It shows you how to use the shelter tensioner. Slide up to tension, pull open to adjust, to loosen, and then it gives you a bunch of different types of shelters here. You've got 6. You've got the rain cover for your wood. You've got an A-frame shelter, which is probably my preferred method. A lean-to, which is also a good method, especially if you want to put like a little fire right there to keep you warm. If you're in the snow, a snow trench. So if you dug yourself out a trench, you can put this over the top of you. Emergency blanket, obviously, and emergency shelter for 2 people. You could wrap that around 2 people and use your body heat. So really cool. It's also in, looks like to be Spanish. Or is that French? I have no idea, honestly. So it's really cool that it comes with the instructions, and we're going to take it out in the field and test it, see how it does. I'm going to open up the tarp and set up one of the shelters, see how easy it is to use. I think the hardest thing is going to be is to get this as small as it is now. And the nice thing is about this though is if this is something in your pack, and you're only going to have to use it in case of a emergency, it's small enough that even not opened, that you can put it in quite a few things. I mean, look how, we'll put it back in the packaging just to show you. Am I going to be able to get it as small again? I don't think so, but we will see. We'll try our best. Put the cords back in there. You got your thing. Oh, let's not forget the instructions. Then you got a resealable waterproof container here. And look at that, that's small. So here's your emergency shelter. Great thing about these, the cost, $18. Got this from Knife Works when I ordered a couple of folders. 18 bucks. for the shelter. This blanket alone costs, or this survival blanket here cost me 18 bucks. Then you got to add the bungee cords, the stakes. I mean, you're a little bit more expensive, and it's a bigger package. The tarp size is actually rather large too. It is 5 feet by 9 feet. Am I doing my math? No, 8 feet. 5 feet by 8 feet long. So pretty good sized tarp. It's not going to be too small. I think this is a 5 by 7, as a matter of fact. So we'll get them out. We'll compare them. We'll lay them out. You know, see if we can get some footage of that and see how they are. But I think, you know, this is a great piece of kit. It's inexpensive. You can throw it in your pack. It doesn't take up nearly as much room as this. So you could, you know, if you had a smaller pack, like I carry that other shelter in my UTG bag, similar to the Maxpedition. This is kind of a kit I take with me when I go hiking. You can call it an EDC bag. It's getting hard to get in the frame right now. I've showed this bag before though. This is just like the Maxpedition Fat Boy, I believe, but it's the UTG brand, which is it's a good quality pack. But it's really small. It's just a shoulder bag. That's what I keep it in, and so space is, you know, it's not a big 3-day pack. It's a small day pack, and you know, space is limited. So having something like that shelter in there, this kit would be really advantageous. Also thinking about getting some of these for my kids' bug out bags. You know, I mean, heck, you get one of these for each member of the family. You could set up a bunch of little, you know, shelters right next to each other if you had to. You know, you could probably fit more than one person under an A-frame. I'll have to see. At least 2 children probably pretty easily, so maybe you wouldn't need, you know, one for everyone. And then when you combine it with the deluxe, or the escape bivvy, I guess they call it. The deluxe. It is their deluxe bivvy, but the SOL escape bivvy, which is a very small package as well. They actually started making these in OD green too. So if you don't want to have if you're like a hunter or something, don't want to have the big orange. They do orange for reflective. I mean, you notice that that blanket was OD green, so you could get the OD green escape bivvy to match. But these are great, great pieces of kit also, and they work really well. There's a lot of tests that have been done on these in cold weather. They're more like a sleeping bag. They actually have a zipper than like a, you know, a tarp or anything like that. So it's more like a sleep bag. You'll be able to survive in cold better. Couple of that and that together, you have a very small package and you have a complete shelter. Kind of pretty much hard to beat. I mean, I can't think of a shelter system that would be any smaller than these 2 items. This would easily fit in any bug out bag or any you know, 72-hour kit. Really good piece of equipment. So again, first impressions of the emergency kit. We will do a detailed field review. We'll get it out, I'll open it up, put up the shelter, see how it performs, and we'll see you then when we come back for that video. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you next time.